Hey, it's Ugnius here, and in today's video I'll try to answer one question. What's it like to play for Lang Lang? And I can tell you right now, it's exciting, it's scary, it's interesting, it's amusing. And yes, it does feel like you're playing to a superstar in a sense that you have an audience of about 700 or 800 people, perhaps not so much interested in your playing, but more interested in seeing this living legend. As a comparison, I can tell you that seeing 100 people listening to a masterclass is a very rare thing these days. So having 700 or 800 spectators watching Lang Lang's masterclass is something of a phenomenon. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you either like or dislike Lang Lang. Yes, I have met people who appear to dislike his playing or his personality or his style and appearance. Fair enough, but in any case, he's the superstar pianist who has probably done more in the world of music and education than most of piano players. I know that's a big statement to make, but some part of it is true. I think it's enough to praise Lang Lang now, and let's just get to the masterclass from my point of view. I come to the backstage and I can see the staff all running around, going a bit crazy. Nervous perhaps. All the sound engineers and video guy and the managers, the principal, everyone were there and everyone were anxious. So I go to Lang Lang to introduce myself. We shook each other's hands, we chatted for a bit, and he struck me as this most chilled person I met. I doubt he remembers me now, but I can tell you he's super smiley, super happy, always making jokes about anything and everything. As I mentioned, the hall was full during the masterclass. I mean, full up to the point where there were no single seat available. And we're talking about the Opera Theatre at the Royal Northern College of Music here in Manchester. From the stage, it looked a bit like the Horowitz's recital in Moscow from the 1986, when people were standing during the concert and queuing overnight to see the famous Horowitz, as the tickets were sold out months before the actual concert. Of course, no pressure for me. It's only about 700 people on my right side, and then Lang Lang on my left hand sitting and kind of impatiently waiting for the whole thing to start. Often the masterclasses can be a bit boring to the point when the listeners fall asleep or start to check their phones, chat, write emails, even leave the hall probably, because the teacher is either too slow, too quiet, or a bit kind of boring. And what can I tell you about Lang Lang's masterclass? Well, he likes to sing, he likes to conduct, he likes to dance, and he loves telling jokes. And in general, he's a very energetic guy.
That's it. Bigger freeze. Sing.
Okay, the question is, did I learn much? I learned something, but not that much, and let me tell you why that happened. First of all, it has nothing to do with Lang Lang as a teacher or player. I think it's mainly to do with the actual masterclass as a format and the time frame that we're given, which is about 30 to 40 minutes max. There is no denying that Lang Lang as a musician and pianist is a really good one, and that he would have a lot to offer if I was to have a few proper lessons. But when it comes to masterclasses as a one-off kind of a thing, it's hard to learn much. Masterclasses with Lang Lang or with people like, these superstar pianists is more of a inspirational kind of thing. And also it may be useful if you need to get a few new ideas and look at different approaches to the pieces that you are currently playing, or maybe just to polish and improve certain areas of the piece that one is playing. But to reinvent the technique or to relearn the piece in a way that it's approached completely differently is virtually impossible in the 30 or 40 minute time frame. As I said, meeting a Lang Lang is more of a kind of an inspirational thing for me, and the fact that I played for him leaves a kind of a stamp in my life and kind of a trace in my biography. I know I'm one of the few lucky ones who got to work with these superstars like Lang Lang or Stephen Huff, and I'm quite frankly am thankful for these opportunities. That's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and were amused by Lang Lang's singing, conducting and dancing. If you like this video, I would appreciate you leaving me a thumbs up, leaving your comments and subscribing to this channel. As for now, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.